Welcome to iMail Academy. What we're going to be going over today on TradingView is trendline and the importance of it. The by the book definition is a line on a graph showing a statistical trend. Now, what I want to show you guys today is how powerful trend lines are, but it has to be used as one of the confirmations and as a resource combined with all the other confirmations in order for you to take a trade setup. Now, if you look closely, what I did was I marked up this chart with the trend lines, you know, throughout the past couple days, months, whatever you want to say. But I want to show you guys a pattern. As you guys could see, okay, you can see different areas of where I drew trend lines, and I will break it down in detail of why I drew these lines down. But there is no right or wrong way. The whole main point is for price to touch and to connect, like it's connecting the dots, where price will either be above, like a slanted level of a floor, or underneath, like a slanted level of a ceiling. And as you can see here, just from zooming out, you could see the market flow. You can see exactly where the markets are moving to. You could pretty much see it by these lines, seeing if it's going up, whether it's going down, and you can start to see a flow of where price is going. That's the beauty of these trend lines, and I want to show you in detail of why I drew these things out, okay? And we can start from over here. I'm going to delete everything. So when I draw a trend line, I do something simple. I'll see an area with my eyes, okay, and I'll look closely. Okay, I'll see areas of where price is testing multiple times, and you see how price is hitting it like a ceiling, how price is bouncing underneath. So this is an example of drawing out a trend, the trend line. Now, as you can see from over here, what I'll do is I could pick a certain area, and I could just go like this and keep moving it until I see areas of where price is respected. Boom. Okay. So what I did was I took it and dragged it all the way down just to see where price was testing. As you guys can see, as an example, price was testing here. Okay. Here. Here. And here. I'm not gonna highlight every single point on every single trend line, but I wanted to show you guys and give you guys a more detailed visual reference, right? The whole main point is to pretty much, like, the way that I see it is I connect the dots with this whole thing. If I see price has tested multiple times, once, twice, three times, and I see that price is moving up to hit this point, then I know there's an area to watch out for. And if price respects this level, which means that it stays underneath it, just like it has in the past, then I know it's going to help me with my confirmation for taking that trade setup. Okay. Now, from what you guys can see here, I pretty much connect the dots. You can see it. I connect the dots right here. Test, test, test. And I could just keep going along with this whole process. And you could watch it. Boom. I see it again. Price is testing here, testing here, testing here. I could pretty much just, draw this all the way down. And you can see how price is respecting in that manner. Okay? All right? And then we could continue along with this, and we could see how price is testing off of here. I'm just giving you guys pretty much examples, right? Examples of what to look for when drawing out these trend lines. I could just go through this entire chart and just continue and continue. Okay, now the thing is about this too, when it comes to trend lines, if I see it respect here, respect here, respect here, respect here, and then price breaks above, it's a possibility to keep this trend line here to see if it's going to respect it as now a slanted level of a floor rather than a slanted level of a ceiling. Okay? What did price do here? You can see a trend. It gets to a point where you can start to see it with your eyes, and Some people don't even draw these up because they eventually get used to the whole process. Okay. Now, I use this as a confirmation and as a tool for me to enter trades. If I don't have this as one of my confirmations, it doesn't make me feel as 100% confident in entering. Whereas if I saw a price bounce off once, twice, and I'm watching it, I'm watching it, I'm watching it, and then it's hitting again, then it's giving me more of a confirmation to enter and boom, take off and catch 127 pips. Okay? Continue again along with trend lines. Pick a point, take it across, go all the way down, and just see areas where it will respect. And as you guys can see here, boom, it touched here. We could go closer. Let's do this. Okay, I want to make it as accurate as possible so you guys can see for yourself. Right? Test, 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 test. Now the thing is about this too, about the trend lines, is sometimes when you're watching it, there's a reason why we take entries off the 30-minute to confirm. Okay. Now there's gonna be times where price will look like it is breaking. What we do is we wait and we are patient to see what happens. Now the fact that price closed underneath it and respected it and did the same thing here, broke above, but then it closed underneath it, give you more reasoning of why this was still considered to be going into a downtrend. Okay, so we continue, we look again. You can look with your eyes, you see everything. All right, boom, look at that. You see the trends that happen. Okay, the problem that kills us when it comes to marking out trend lines or to using these as confirmations for trade setups is we're not patient. So if I see price jump up, it's moving around, there's no point in me entering. But then if I see it come around here, then it gives me all reasoning to look for a trade setup. Then it comes back, comes above, comes back here, and gives me more reasoning for a trade setup. Okay. Remember, this is only one confirmation. This is only one tool, one resource that's used to enter trade setups. But it's very important because it really gives you that visual reference that's needed to enter these trades. You can watch it time and time again when it starts, especially when it's a trending market. I can see it. Okay, I see it here. All right, awesome. Right, I could use this point. All right, is it testing over here? Yes, it is. Awesome. All right, and I could use this point. Is it testing over here? Yes, it is. And you just adapt to the markets. You see how it's staying underneath it, like a level of a ceiling. That's what happens when it's in a downtrend. When it's in an uptrend, right? When it's in an uptrend, you'll start to see it as a slanted level of a floor. Now you can see from this point, I'm going to zoom out on this one. You could pretty much watch how the charts respect this level of a slanted floor. You see it time and time again. It continues and continues and continues. All right. So multiple areas where it's testing, bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off, testing, testing, testing. When I'm saying testing and retesting or bouncing off, it just means that it's staying either above or below the line. Okay. So that is my quick rundown on pretty much trend lines. It's very simple. All we do is we look for certain points. We can see it with our eyes if it's either moving up or if it's moving down. When we see that, pick the highest point or the lowest point and pretty much drag it across to see where price is testing. And then be patient to wait for price to test it again to enter trade setups along with the other confirmations that I actually spoke about in the other trading view tutorial videos. All right. So this is Trendlines. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next video.